Hi there. Welcome to this tutorial on cloud service models. Whether you're completely new to cloud computing or you're looking to strengthen your understanding, you're in the right place. In this session, the objectives we will look at is the three primary cloud service models. 1. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS. 2. Platform as a service, PaaS. 3. Software as a service, SaaS. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what these models are but also how they work and why they're essential in today's tech-driven world. So, let's dive in. What are cloud service models? Before we get into the specifics, let's talk about what cloud service models are. Imagine building a house. Some people want an empty plot of land to start everything from scratch. Some prefer a house with just the structure so they can customize it, and others want a fully furnished home ready to move into. In the world of cloud computing, these levels of readiness are like the service models offered by cloud providers. Simply put, cloud service models define how much of the infrastructure or resources a provider manages for you and what you, as the customer, are responsible for managing. Let's start with infrastructure as a service, or IaaS. IaaS is like renting an empty plot of land with utilities like water and electricity already connected. You're responsible for building everything else: the walls, the roof, the furniture, you name it. In the cloud, IaaS provides you with virtualized resources such as servers, storage, and networks. You get full control over these resources, but you also have to manage things like the operating system, applications, and runtime environment. For example, Amazon Web Services, AWS, offers EC2 instances under IaaS. Microsoft Azure's virtual machines and Google Cloud's Compute Engine are other examples. So, who typically uses IaaS? Well, it's ideal for IT teams or businesses that need maximum control and flexibility to run their applications but don't want to invest in or manage physical hardware. Next up is Platform as a Service, or PaaS. If IaaS is like renting an empty plot, PaaS is like renting a house with the structure already built. You don't need to worry about laying the foundation or putting up walls, but you still get to choose how to design and decorate the interior. With PaaS, the cloud provider manages most of the infrastructure, including the servers, storage, and operating system. You, as the customer, focus on building and running your applications. A great example of PaaS is Microsoft Azure's App Service or Google App Engine. Developers love PaaS because it simplifies the coding and deployment process. You can focus entirely on your code without getting bogged down by managing the underlying infrastructure. PaaS is perfect for developers building applications who want to avoid the hassle of server maintenance and updates. Finally, we have Software as a Service, or SaaS. Using our house analogy, SaaS is like renting a fully furnished home where everything is ready for you. You don't have to worry about building, decorating, or even maintaining the house. All you do is move in and start living. In the cloud world, SaaS provides ready-to-use software applications that you can access through a web browser. Examples include Gmail, Microsoft 365, and Salesforce. The provider takes care of everything: servers, operating systems, application updates, and even security patches. SaaS is great for end users and businesses that want a simple, cost-effective solution without dealing with the technical complexities behind the scenes. With PaaS, you control the applications and data but leave the underlying infrastructure to the provider. It's a great middle ground for developers. And with SaaS, the provider controls almost everything. You just use the application and focus on your business needs. Each model has its place depending on your needs. For instance, a startup might use IaaS to experiment with different software setups. A development team might use PaaS to streamline application creation, and a small business might use SaaS for tools like email or accounting. Let's make this even more relatable with a real-world example. Imagine you're hosting an online store. With IaaS, you'd rent cloud servers, set up your own operating system, install e-commerce software, and manage everything yourself. With PaaS, you'd use a platform that provides the environment to build and deploy your online store without worrying about the infrastructure. With SaaS, you'd simply subscribe to an e-commerce service like Shopify and have your store ready to go with minimal effort. Cloud computing is a game changer, and understanding these service models is your first step in making informed decisions. Whether you're a beginner exploring the cloud or someone in the industry looking to deepen your knowledge, these models form the foundation of almost everything in the cloud ecosystem. Here's a quick recap of what we covered in this lesson. Provides virtualized computing resources, for example, servers, storage, networking. Users manage the OS, applications, and configurations. Provides a ready-to-use environment for application development. Users only interact with the application, while the provider manages everything else. Before you go, take your learning to the next level. Click the link in the description to access this lesson inside the MotivaLogic Academy Learning Management System. There, you'll find a quiz for every lesson, hands-on labs, and real-world projects designed to test and strengthen your understanding. While you're there, explore our full catalog of advanced, hands-on courses and downloadable resources, all created to help you move from theory to real-world expertise faster. Ready to gain real industry experience? Work on practical projects, collaborate with other professionals, and build a strong GitHub portfolio that sets you apart and accelerates your career. Click the work experience link in the description below to register your interest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And turn on notifications so you never miss a future lesson. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next video.